the main event of the evening, the reason we're here, the reason we're buying this pay-per-view for those that buy it. Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plesis. A lot of similarities here in the reach, a lot of similarities in the height. 2-year age difference. Sean Strickland's 2 years older. Dricus 20-2, coming off a huge win versus Robert Whittaker. Sean Strickland obviously coming off one of the biggest upsets in all time versus Israel Adesanya. First title defense here for him. Yeah, it's here. It's what it is.
Yeah, I know that. So, did you see the stat that this is the first time there's been a middleweight title fight without your guy Israel Adesanya in 5 to 6 years? I don't remember which one it was, but it was either 5 or 6.
Yeah,
that hurts,
tough.
but I don't think he's going to be going for a long time, to be honest.
When you put the graphic up, it kind of hit me. It's tough.
Damn,
my guy, bro. My guy.
Hopefully, we don't have to go through that with our guy Suge for another like 8 years.
Yeah, but anyway, this fight about as close to a pick'em as you can get. I think it'll probably end at a pick'em. I like, obviously, the way Sean Strickland beat Izzy with the pressure and kept coming. I think Dricus is the same way. That's how he beat Robert Whittaker.
We were there.
So I think we were there. So I think in this, I just think if both guys pressure, I just think Dricus has a better chance of finding the chin.
Yeah.
I like Dricus here. I like Dricus a lot here. I'm not.
No bias.
No bias. I think Dricus wins this fight. Truly do.
I was on that for. I mean, I know I picked Dricus to be my middleweight champ in a year from when we did our famous video, but now that we get closer, I just don't know, dude. Because every time Dricus has fought in his last couple of fights, I've said the same thing. He's just not that skilled. He's not that good. He's just an athletic specimen. And I heard Strickland say he was beating dead horses in his Brunson win and his Whittaker win. The Brunson one, I completely agree with. The Whittaker one, that really threw me for a loop because we all had Whittaker as our biggest lock, but Dricus just made him look like he belonged in welterweight. He just looked so much bigger and stronger. But I think Strickland, as many physical advantages Dricus has over Strickland has more skill advantages over Dricus because I think Strickland is one of the most skilled fighters in the whole UFC. He got his leg ran over by a motorcycle. He has probably the least mobility out of anybody that's not a heavyweight. And he still just finds a way to get it done with that Philly shell, that elite technique. And I think he's going to use that to just frustrate Dricus and win by decision here. So I was really going back and forth on this one too, because I agree with everything you said. I think it's going to be one of those fights where they both stand in the pocket and Dricus has the physical abilities to get it done more than Strickland does. But I think that Strickland's skill, and on top of that, I think he's at the best camp in the world right now. We've seen what Eric Nixick has done with that Extreme Couture team. We saw him get Francis ready to go box Tyson Fury, and he beat Tyson Fury. Eric Nixick is on some shit right now, just how Eugene was like a year or two ago. Shit changes fast in this sport. Nixick is the king right now of the coaches. I believe that he's going to have him a lot more ready than they're going to have Dricus ready in South Africa. I'm not saying that his gym's bad, but it's just not at the level Extreme Couture's at. Strickland was sparring with Johnny Eblin, who's the Bellator middleweight champ of the world. He was sparring with him last week just casually. They could bring in guys like that. Strickland could go, he says, I want to face some power. Let me go get Francis, call him up, have him spar a few rounds with me. I don't know. I think that gym is so elite right now, and I think Strickland is doing everything to get ready for this one. Have you seen the pictures, the side-by-side of how ripped he looks for this fight compared to the Izzy fight?
Yeah, bro. I was going to say, I think like how before he was kind of just like, I'm just going to spar every day. All I'm going to do is fight. I'm not going to train. But I think once he became the champ, he realized like I have to do these things to sustain because I think once he got the feeling of being the champ, he's like, bro, I want to sustain this. He's like, so I think he really had like a good like coming to God moment. It was like I can't keep doing what I'm doing if I want to sustain this success. So I think he's being a lot more technical. Looks like he's like in way better shape instead of just sparring for an hour and getting out of there. Like he's doing the things. And like we said, bro, like you become 70% better, 30% better, whatever it is when you become champ. So we see it now with Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards looks untouchable right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. I probably need to see it one more time, Strickland, to really believe it. But I mean, I like, yeah. I mean, it's definitely the lines is what it should be. It can go either way here.